Okay, I might touch on a couple of topics with this video, but I got to watching the Donovan Sharp guy again, and I do like him, and I want and he probably did he maybe he did touch on this later on in the video, I don't know, but like I just really got to thinking about one topic, so I want to voice my opinion, and I mean, if I'm saying anything he already said, then my bad, but the topic I want to touch on because I was watching the video he had, he's saying what women what why men are happier than women and how men accept reality and women don't. That's just the pure reality of really I say most of it. And I think a big influence, a big situation that caused an epidemic with females is that I'm just gonna say it bluntly. The female brain was simply not created to be able to successfully handle social media. They're not their brains are not handled to be exposed to that actively and then handle it as a grown adult. Their brains are not are simply just not made for that because they can't even handle the prettier girl in the same classroom or the same in the same room as her, let alone social media. It's almost like I said, it's almost the same. I was watching a documentary on obesity, and it's almost the same statement as in there. How they said how they said humans were never made to have grocery stores, or in a more simpler format, humans were never made to have that readily accessed food that easily. I just go to the store and buy all the food I want and go home. We humans were never really made for that. So there's going to be pop up rates of obesities in different countries based off the cultures and stuff like that. And I think it's the same thing with females and social media. The female brain is simply not built to coexist. Really, I say with other women. It's just not because if you look at every fucking trait, everything that they have going on, and usually when they get mad or something like that, it's because another woman can outshine them, pretty much, and either in just getting emotional attention or sexually desired attention. Because you got to remember, you got to remember, a woman's like I said, a woman's end game is to just be desired by a man. You see what I'm saying? Like that is to be desired by a man. One, and then two, be desired by a man who's of high enough status. That's really their whole end game. Their end game is not to make $15 million at a company. You see, because in a woman's mind, it's not about her making the money and then buy and then she could buy herself, was the red bottom shoes or whatever, and so she can, drive a Mercedes or a Lamborghini. See, like she doesn't care if she goes out and earn the money and then buys it herself. See, they try to do this whole, oh, I'm a strong woman, I do it by myself. Well, see that bullshit comes from them trying to become men. You see what I'm saying? Because they know men like to do shit. Men like to go out and do stuff on their own. Women aren't built like that, man. See, when a woman goes out and okay, let's say she goes on social media, right? She's scrolling through social media and see bitches with big ass, big tits, perfect dresses, driving a Lamborghini, living in these big houses, blah blah blah. So some bitches they go, oh, I go out there and get it myself. Well, you see, like the core foundation is fucked up in that because, like I said, the core of them is receiving. You see what I'm saying? Receiving the emotion, receiving the attention. That's their core. It's not creating something on their own and then going out to go do it. That's not, nothing in there is literally nothing in there in any fucking woman's everyday life that will genuinely naturally produce the act of building something and then getting it and then creating something off of it and not caring if she gets attention for it or not. You will never find it in any woman on the fucking planet because it's not their core nature. Their core nature is to want to be wanted by others. Every fucking woman on the planet. From Oprah Winfrey, the fucking Kim Kardashian, the heroin addict on the street. If you sit her down and see why she might be sad or mad and blah blah, and you get her drinking, it's because somebody is so a woman's prettier. Somebody's taking attention. Long story short, somebody's taking attention from her. That's what it is. Um, See, like now, I came up with a scenario a while back to fuel actually this exact topic. And the scenario was okay, let's say there was an island, right? And on this island, nobody knew where it was. But let's say like first we're gonna start with a man. Let's say nobody knew where it was except this man, right? And on this island, it's kind of like a Star Trek Twilight Zone episode. On this island, you can have anything you want. The baddest bitches, the best food, whatever clothes, anything your imagination can come up with. When you go to this island, you can have anything you want. But the only catch is you can never ever tell anybody about this island. You can never take a picture of it. You can never call. You can never ever communicate in any form that this island exists, or you can do this, and you can never ever take anything from that island off to show off to other people. Like I got this $3,000 Gucci belt, but I'm not gonna tell you where I bought it from, type shit. So long story short, too long didn't listen. Let's say there's an island, you can have anything you want, but the only catch is you couldn't tell anybody anything about it, right? Now, a man's mindset, a man would completely fucking love it. He would go there, fuck all the big booty bitches, and do it, fucking drive all the sports cars and everything. And he was in that scenario, a man would genuinely be fulfilled, right? He would genuinely because we don't need that extra attention. You see what I'm saying? We just want to do stuff. Now, on the flip side, let's say if a woman were to go out, you gave a woman that same scenario. Look, woman, you can go to this island, have anything you want at the drop of a hat. The only catch is you can never tell anybody about it. You can never bring anybody here. Nobody can ever know. And I guarantee this is how it will play out for the women who would do it. They would go there thinking with that same mentality. Oh, I can be just like a man. I can, and they'll go there and they'll try it for about a week, and they would never go back because there's no point. You see what I'm saying? There would be no point because there's no one else to show this off to. You see what I'm saying? There's no attention from it. Their core is the attention. You see what I'm saying? Like by the time a woman is going up this in the store, I got a Coach bag right here. By the time a woman is going in the store and buying a Coach bag, right? By the time she has to do that with her own money, she's so fucked up. She's just fucked up because places like that are not made for women to go in there with their own money. Places like that are made for men to give the woman a credit their car, bank card, credit card, whatever, and then they go buy the shit with a card that has a different name on it. You see what I'm saying? That's what those stores are made for. Yeah, man, it's like, but the social media game, like, and in my opinion, it really just destroyed. It really, I think, between modern feminism between modern feminism and social media, it just destroyed this generation of women. It really did. Like, it destroyed. I'd say probably most of the women who is even like just out right now because they got infected with it. You see what I'm saying? Like, and all the math fucking proves it. They can't stay married. They can't get married. They try to have kids. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like all this extra, nonsense that has to go on, pretty much because a woman can't make up her fucking mind. Long story short, you see what I'm saying? And with the social media, you go on social media right now. Let's see. I'm gonna go on. I have an Instagram because when I travel, I like to post a lot of pictures up of where I go because I didn't want to keep them on my phone because if I take pictures, I might be in Scotland, take pictures. And if I only kept them in my phone, and I don't like Google Drive, I just never liked that idea. But if I keep them in my phone, um, and what I end up doing, I end up breaking. I had a Galaxy S6, and I ended up breaking that about 2 weeks before I flew back to the U.S. And I can never get it turned back. I can never get it back on. So I got Instagram. Like, okay, right here, you could just easily go on Instagram and just compare. Like women go on here and compare themselves to other women. You see what I'm saying? And then they get mad because they're fat or they're ugly. Or here you go, another one. You could just go on there and just scroll through and just find you know what I'm saying? Like it's just everywhere. And see, like, when women are always in this clock slash competition phase. You see what I'm saying? And it never fucking stops. It never does. Now, men are going there, look at motorcycles, look at cars, racing, or sports or whatever. And then let's say even in this situation where like a guy is doing better than like a grown man. Well, a grown man can more like admire the guy, and then try to learn something from him. And maybe not even know so much for to even like, try to be attractive in the dating market, but just, just to become a better man. See, once a man becomes a full grown man, he doesn't the things that he does isn't for woman's attention anymore. Everything he does is for his well-being. You see what I'm saying? See, like when men grow to that next level, that's when men become truly desirable in the world, blah blah blah, and they're like genuinely more worth something. Whereas they see women, their nature, the gender, they're never programmed to really hit that point fully. You see what I'm saying? Because they're still always even the ugliest bitch, like she's still at least a little bit reliant on getting the attention of a man. You see what I'm saying? And noticing what men are looking at her, knowing somebody's paying her attention, even the ugliest one. See, it's in their fucking nature to do this. And social media just fucking made it run rampant because you can't escape it. Because at first, okay, I think it's even in the UK. I want to say it was somewhere in the UK. They passed a law where they couldn't put attractive women on billboards in the train stations anymore because fat bitches they looked at they would get mad because they had to look at pretty bitches. You see them, and and I'm pretty sure that they took all of them down. They took all the ads who had pretty bitches, with they brushing their teeth, advertising toothbrush and all that shit. They took it down because when they're not their brains aren't made to handle that because they're always on competition mode and comparison mode. You see what I'm saying? And it really that tied in with modern feminism, it destroyed them. And then and we're not going to add in, there's always going to be those guys who are not full grown, and I think what they call like beta boys or something like that. The betas, they just go on the girls' pictures and be like, "Oh, you're so beautiful, heart, and all this shit." Like, so that's another topic. We can actually talk about that real quick. So going back to the Instagram thing with the little weak guys who go on there and say, "Oh, you're so beautiful," blah blah blah, ga ga ga. Well, see, like there was a guy I can't remember his name now. I was listening and he had it right. He said exactly right. Um, okay, a hoe to a man and a hoe to a woman is two completely different types of hoes, right? A hoe to a man, okay, hoes in a man sense is a woman who just sleeps around, pretty much takes orders to the guy's perversion content, right? She just does it. She's a hoe. Go over here dance, bitch. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You come over and suck my dick and dance. Okay. That's a hoe. You see what I'm saying? Now, a hoe to a woman, sex doesn't sex is a man who has sex with a lot of women is not a hoe. Um, a hoe to a and see and bitches don't even notice. See, I got to break this down for women because women don't even know. Don't women don't even notice. And that comedian dude, he he talks about it because women don't even know they own shit. A hoe to a woman is not a man who sleeps around a lot. And if you listen to them, like they will never call that. They will never call men hoes like that. Even in a small circles, they will never do it because to them that's not a hoe. But they don't even know what a hoe is to a woman. But I'll tell you what a hoe is. And the comedian dude, he knew what it was too. A hoe to a woman is getting attention and emotion to their perversional content, to their pervert, to their pervertness content. I don't know what's the right word. To their okay, it's a woman's abuse of the man's attention and attention slash protection. That's her version of a hoe. So meaning, let's say like if you're the guy who always calls her and takes her out for free dinners and shit, you're her hoe. You see what I'm saying? Like that is male hoe activity to her. Or if you're that guy who always comes over and cleans the rug while she goes out to pick up something, or you come over and you gonna fix her doghouse while she runs over her aunt's house real quick. See, you're her hoe. You see what I'm saying? And see, bitches don't even know this because they don't even know their own nature. But I know their nature. You see what I'm saying? If you coming over to let the dogs out while she's still at work and she going out that night and you coming over feeding the dogs and blah blah blah, you leaving. See, you're her hoe. See, you're her time hoe. That's exactly what he said. Yeah, you're her time hoe. See, a man's time is sluttiness for women. You see what I'm saying? Is a male slut for women. Is giving women let's just say unpaid for time. Like you just do it for free. Like you coming over and you like cleaning the carpets and moving her furniture while she gone off over her sister's house. See, you're her time hoe. You see what I'm saying? And women are sex hoes. It's two completely different fucking things. So like in this Instagram shit, like especially if she's cute, online social media, Instagram, women are literally living in a modern day brothel at this point, a modern day free brothel. Because all they gotta do is post a picture with their hair up and smile and do this, and some fucking loser, hey baby, how's it going? Right there, see, right, just right there, you were her time hoe. You see what I'm saying? Like women, they're just so overwhelmed by it and swarmed by it. Like, but like everything else, I mean, you grow accustomed to it and then you develop more things you want. But just at the core nature, women have just countless male hoes at this point, and they don't even got to try. They just be woman. And some guy is gonna go on her Facebook or Instagram. I don't do Snapchat. I never did understand Snapchat or why people would even want to do it. But it is, oh, you're so beautiful, baby. What can I do? Blah blah blah. I think some bitch even selling water, her bath water for motherfuckers to drink. Man, get that funky ass bitch out of here. I don't care what she look like. But like I said, she got male that's male hoes to her. She don't gotta fuck them. She is content with just getting comments and attention. You see what I'm saying? Like to a woman, that's what a hoe is. It's you giving her pretty much unearned attention. That's what it is. A male giving females unearned attention are their hoes, and women giving men pretty much unearned sex is a hoe is a female hoe. You see them? That's what it is. The social media, man, it really just it just completely wrecks women's just it wrecks them. It wrecks them. That's why I got on this topic, man.